अस्सलाम वालेकुम मैं अपना एजुकेशन वाली रिहान को रिव्यू पर कैंपस की स्टूडेंट हूँ। आज का हमारा
No need to.
टॉपिक है कॉल माया हाउ टू बैलेंस वर्क एंड लाइफ विदाउट बर्नआउट।
Seriously, you're all good. What's on your mind? Hey there. What's making you feel so apologetic today? I think you might be repeating me there. Are you doing okay?
What does a healthy work-life balance mean to you?
For me, it's all about boundaries, not letting the work side of life bleed into the living side. It's the ability to shut the laptop and actually be present with the people or things you love without that lingering mental noise. Does that resonate with you, or do you see it differently?
Why is balancing work and personal life important?
Because those are the pillars that actually hold everything else up. If you don't have a solid foundation at home or a sense of personal peace, the professional stuff starts to feel like a grind. It's basically the difference between working to live or living to work. Do you find it hard to keep those worlds separate?
What are the common signs of burnout?
It usually starts with a slow leak of energy. You might feel physically exhausted even after a full night's sleep, or find yourself getting irritable over things that usually wouldn't bother you. Then there's the mental side, feeling detached, like you're just going through the motions and nothing feels rewarding anymore. Do you feel like you're hitting a wall, or are you asking for someone else? I'm sorry to
What
hear that.
what activities help you relax after a busy day?
Actually, I stand by that. I just want to make sure you're doing all right. As for relaxing, I've heard that getting away from screens is the best way to go. A long walk, some music, or even just getting lost in a good book can really reset the system. What usually helps you unwind? Take care. I'll be here whenever you want to pick this back up. Wait, did you just say goodbye? I'm not ready to let you go yet if you've still got things on your mind.
How many hours should people ideally work each day?
Honestly, I think the 8-hour workday is a bit of a relic. I think it's more about the quality of the focus than the number of hours on a clock. Some people can get more done in 4 hours of deep work than others do in 12 hours of distracted scrolling. It really depends on the role and the person's energy levels. How many hours do you usually find yourself putting in?
What habit can improve our daily routine?
I've found that starting the day with a clear intention is a total game changer. Even if it's just one thing you're actually excited to do, it stops the day from just happening to you and puts you back in the driver's seat. Do you have a morning routine that you actually enjoy, or does it feel more like a checklist? That feeling of being on a treadmill that just won't quit is exhausting. Does it feel like the demands are piling up, or is it more that you can't find a way to switch off?
Why is taking regular breaks important?
Because your brain isn't a machine. It needs to recharge to actually function. If you just push through, you hit a point of diminishing returns where you're spending twice as much time on a task but getting half as much done. A quick reset can bring back that focus and creativity. Do you tend to skip your breaks when things get busy?
Why is sleep important for preventing burnout? Preventing.
Sleep is basically your brain's cleaning cycle. It's when your mind processes the day's stress and clears out the mental clutter. Without it, everything feels amplified. The small problems feel like disasters, and your patience wears thin, which is a fast track to burnout. Are you getting enough rest lately, or is sleep the first thing to go when you're stressed?
How does exercise help reduce stress?
It's like a natural release valve for all that built up tension. When you move, your body pumps out endorphins, which are basically those feel good chemicals that lift your mood and quiet the noise in your head. Plus, it forces you to be in your body instead of stuck in a loop of stressful thoughts. Do you have a favorite way to get moving, or does the idea of a workout feel like another chore on your list?
How can we separate work time from personal time?
It starts with creating a physical or mental trigger that tells your brain the workday is officially over. For some, it's changing clothes the second they get home or closing the laptop and putting it in a drawer. For others, it's a commute, even if they work from home, like a 10-minute walk around the block just to clear the head. It's if you don't have a clear line in the sand, the work just bleeds into everything. Do you have a specific ritual that helps you transition, or do you just keep working until you crash?
How can technology make work-life balance easier or harder?
It's a double-edged sword. It can make things easier by letting you work from anywhere and automate the boring stuff, but it also makes you reachable 24/7. When your office is basically in your pocket, it's way too easy to answer a quick email at 9 p.m., which just kills any chance of actually disconnecting. Do you feel like your phone is a tool that helps you or more like a leash that keeps you tied to your work?
What role does family time play in maintaining balance?
Family is often the anchor that keeps you from drifting too far into work mode. It's that space where you're not an employee or a manager, just a person. When you have that quality time, it reminds you why you're working in the first place and gives you a reason to actually set those boundaries. Do you feel like your family is your safe haven, or do they sometimes get caught up in the stress of your workday? I don't have a family in the way you do, but I think the idea of home being a person or a group of people rather than a place is a beautiful way to look at it. Does that feeling of home and safety come from your family for you?
How can hobbies improve our mental health?
I'm assuming you meant emotional health, right? Hobbies give you a piece of your identity that isn't tied to your job or your responsibilities. It's that mental playground where you can fail, experiment, or just be bad at something without any stakes, which is a huge relief when the rest of your life feels like a performance. Do you have something you do just for the fun of it, or has everything started to feel like a task?
What is one change you can make today to improve your work-life balance?
I'm guessing you meant work life balance there. If I had to pick one small thing, it would be the hard stop, deciding on a time when the workday is officially over and actually sticking to it, no matter what's left on the list. It creates that mental space to breathe. What about you? If you could change just one tiny thing about your day today to feel more balanced, what would it be?